Hi guys, so I'm here with my November favourites video. I can't believe this is like the penultimate favourites video of the year. I know we say it every month, but Jesus, why are we at the end of November? I am sorry for the terrible lighting in the last few of my videos. Trying to film videos in November with it getting darker earlier is a nightmare. I do try and fix it with a ring light, but I don't think it helps an awful lot, so I do apologise for that. So yeah, this is my November favourites video. As always, I'll start with my favourite books of the month. Really easy to pick my favourite books of the month, because even though I don't read a lot of books each month, this month my favourite books have been 3 books in one series, and it's these. They're the Ravenels books by Lisa Kleypas. There's 3 books currently out in the series. The 4th book comes out early next year. Hello Rosie. You didn't want me. As soon as I start recording a video, you want to come up here. You can stay if you're quiet. I know you're not going to be quiet. So yeah, they're sort of Victorian romance novels. When I first bought them, I thought they were Regency, but they're not quite Regency. But I think if you enjoy Regency novels, you'll really enjoy these. I first read her Bow Street Runners series, and then I didn't read anything else until about a month ago, when I discovered Because You're Mine by her, and I've read a few of hers now quite recently. I'm quite addicted. I am loving them. So you have the first one, which is Cold Hearted Rake, the second one, which is Marion Winterbourne, and the third one, which is Devil in Spring. I loved all of them. I thought they were all fantastic, but my favourite one was the second one, Marion Winterbourne, and it's easily become one of my all-time favourite romance books. That's a genre that I enjoy. Not everyone does, but I really do, and that book, love it. So if you like sort of historical romance, you need to check that one out because it's freaking awesome. I haven't watched much in the way of movies or TV or anything this month, but I did manage to watch the Fallen movie, which is based on the book by Lauren Kate. Now, if you go way back on my booktube channel, you'll find out that I really didn't enjoy the book Fallen. I read it sort of, around the time everybody else was reading it, when we were all in that Twilight phase after reading Twilight, and it all went through that whole paranormal YA. But I didn't like it. I found it incredibly slow and boring, really. But the movie, while it's not the highest quality, and I wish the end was a little bit better, for the most part I really enjoyed the movie, and it took me by surprise, so I was really glad to actually enjoy that. And another movie that I watched this month was Despicable Me 3. Of course I loved it. We have the Minions, we have Agnes, what's not to love. I don't think it was the best movie of the 3 or 4 if you count the Minions movie, but I did really enjoy it, and like I said, I haven't watched much this month, but those I did enjoy. Moving on, makeup wise, I've had a bit of a makeup obsession through November. I've bought a lot of new things, mainly palettes, because that's my thing. So the first thing that I really enjoyed this month, and if you follow me on Instagram, I post a lot of pictures of makeup on there, not so much of me wearing it, but sometimes, so the palette that I've really loved this month is the Nubian, and this is by Juvia's Place. And this is kind of a nudish, neutral, brownish, goldy, bronzy palette. Insanely pigmented. The colours on them, you barely have to touch them, and they are just full of pigment. They are amazing, and I've heard some people say about fallout and stuff with using them because they're so pigmented. To be honest, after I've put them on, I've not noticed any fallout. I found them insanely beautiful to use. And since buying this one, I have actually bought more of their palettes, but I haven't really had a chance to play with them because I've bought them, towards the end of November, so I've not really had a chance to test them. But if they're as good as this one, you can expect to see them in next month's favourites. And to be honest, I think this is £30, but I think you can often get them on sale and stuff. I've got other palettes that are that amount or more, and this is a higher quality. So yeah, I love that. Requires a lot of playing around with, but absolutely adore it. Then the other palette that I bought was a little bit different in that it wasn't an eyeshadow palette. Well, I did buy another eyeshadow palette, but you know, this is a blusher and highlight palette from Zoeva. Have never had anything from them before, but I bought this purely for the colour in the middle, because I was getting bored of the blush that I wear. Like, I love two blushes that I have, but that's really the only ones that I wear. I don't really wear pink blush. I like more sort of neutral kind of colour blushes. I don't think I suit pink as a blush colour. So I was like, I really want another blush to like change things up a bit. I know this sounds ridiculous, but you know, I just wanted another one to play with, kind of thing. So I saw this palette from Zoeva. Now this colour on the end here is called Underneath the Gold, and holy cow, it's really pigmented. It's one that's going to be really hard to use, and when I swatched it, it kind of stained my finger. It's really dark. It's sort of a reddish burgundy-ish, wine-ish shade. Going to be really hard for me to pull off because I'm so pale. But this one in the middle here, Impossible to Move, it's like this light is not helping, but it's kind of like a burnt-ish peach. Absolutely love it. I'm wearing it today, not that you can really tell, but I love it, and it's everything that I wanted it to be. It's not too peach on me. You can wear it quite pale, or you can build it up. Really like it, and the highlight is also very pretty. Again, wearing it, but you can't tell in this absolute shit light. But it's like, I wouldn't have bought this highlight just sort of by itself, because obviously I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones, so that's kind of more a fun palette, and you know, a little bit out there. But this as just a standard everyday highlight is actually really nice, so well worth it just for these two here. I mean, I will play with that one because it reminds me very much of a shade that I've got from Sleek called Pomegranate, which you can wear. You just have to be very light-handed with it, because otherwise you'll just end up looking ridiculous, like some sort of clown. So yeah, it would be wearable, but very light hand needed. Another favourite this month is this little guy. Like, he's a TY Beanie Baby, which I don't collect, by the way. I don't. But I saw this one in Wilkinson's, and I sent a picture of it to my mum, like, Mum, I need this. And she's like, where are you going to put that? I was like, I'll find somewhere. But it's a little ghost, and he's called Scream, and he has candy corn for teeth. Look at him. He has candy corn for teeth. Like, why wouldn't you want him? And he wasn't very expensive. So yeah, I needed to have him, and he sits on my shelf. I just absolutely love him. And funny fact, here in the UK, I don't think I've seen anywhere, because we get some shops that sell, you know, American candy, but I've never seen candy corn, so I've never tasted candy corn, never had it. So there's a fun fact for you. I bought some earrings this month. I bought 2 different pairs of earrings, and I love both of them. The first set is a pair of cameo earrings, and I bought them on Etsy. I don't know how well you're going to see these. So they're like a pale greenish blue background, and then, oh no, this is shit, cameo. I absolutely love them. I don't love all old-fashioned jewellery, but I got it into my head that I really wanted something with a cameo. And so I decided, you know, I wear this necklace all the time, so there wasn't really any point in buying a cameo necklace, but I will frequently change up the earrings that I wear. So I decided to get a pair of cameo earrings, and I love them. The other pair, again, is supposed to be like Regency inspired earrings, and I absolutely love them. They're really cute. It's going to be hard to see. So they've got like a little stone on them, and this here, and they're a dangly pair like that, and I absolutely love these too, and my mum really liked these. I said, you're not having them, they're mine. But yeah, I think in the future, these were from Etsy as well. I think in the future I'll probably order a pair of these or similar and put them by for her birthday, because she really liked those. Perfume that I've been wearing is not a new one to me, but I have been wearing it more often, and that's Black Opium by YSL. It just seems like a more autumny, wintry scent. and I bought this when I went to Gran Canaria. It's only 30ml, but as you can see I haven't used very much of it. And then something that I only bought towards the end of November, but I'm so glad that I managed to find it, and it's from Primark, and it's this Cogsworth clock. So Cogworth from Beauty and the Beast, and it is actually a working clock. It has a battery in the back of it. He was £10, which I think is insane. And he's like, not ceramic, but you know, like not plastic either. So yeah, he is actually a working clock, and it's absolutely amazing. And again, that's something that my mum wanted, so I had to get her one as well when I saw it. And then the last thing that I've got was also from Primark, and it's a Harry Potter mug. How cute is that? I absolutely love it. Like, I know they do lots of different Harry Potter mugs, and I've never really been like, oh, I need that Harry Potter mug, but this one, I feel like I absolutely 100% needed this. It's a bit awkward, like of a size and shape to drink from, so I'm thinking of trying to find some space on my shelves or my windowsill, and maybe keeping pens or bookmarks or something in here, because I don't, you know, I feel like it's an awkward thing to drink out of, but it was too cute to leave it. I needed it in my life. So that's everything for my November favourites, guys. I can't believe we are, you know, we're creeping into December now, which is insane to me. Yeah, so as you guys see this, we'll probably have been starting Vlogmas, which is crazy in itself. So mental times, but thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you every day in December. Happy reading.